Hey everyone, we are backstage here with Devin, who unfortunately just got sent home tonight on American Idol. And we first and foremost have to talk about, so far in this competition, the crowd has not gone as crazy as they did tonight to have a save. And you had Ryan Seacrest, we busted up back here, just go, wow, when they didn't save you. Tell me a little bit about being on stage, what it felt like to have the whole audience begging for them to save you, and Ryan Seacrest being kind of disappointed. I mean, did you think you were going to get saved, or what was going through your head?
The thoughts of getting saved, I mean, they were lingering, but I kind of felt like today was the day that I was going home. In the end, everyone has to go home. It's just, a certain time, and I think that my place today was 8th, and I can truly say I'm satisfied with it. I would have loved to stay and sing more, but it's not the end. It's only the beginning. I'm still going to come back, and I'm going to do the finale, and I'm going to do the tour, and I'm going to do all this crazy stuff. And so I've made lifelong friends, and I've made lifelong connections. And I've worked with some of the greatest people, and even just last night, being able to sing a song to Smokey Robinson, it's just like I made him proud, and that's an honor already in itself. So this isn't the end, and I'm not going to look at it in the negative. I'm just going to say, you know what, we're gonna stop here and we're gonna run forward, as opposed to just walking nice on the show.
No, which judge are we going to drop kick for not saving you? Which one do you think it was?
Man, it's hard to narrow it down just because.
Shouldn't they have to say it?
I think they should, but for TV purposes, I really can't say it, and it's confusing because all of them gave positive feedback, all of them yesterday. So I don't know who didn't want me, but God bless them anyway. I still love all the judges, man.
So we saw for a second, then they cut it off. Keith came up to you and said, I was watching an interview from backstage last night. How did he finish that statement? What was he saying to you?
He was just saying that he overheard me in an interview saying that that I had already won, and that because of that, I was just waiting until it was my time to either win or go home, And the fact that we made top 10, I did believe that I was the winner when I made top 10, just because I get to continue living my dream for all summer, for the rest of my life now. People are going to know who I am. And so he said that he really admired my courage and my attitude throughout the whole competition. And it's an honor to know that he's noticed that, just because I don't want it to be, a pity party. I don't want it to be any of that. I want people to understand that, no, I'm not giving up, not at all.
Do you feel like they're picking off the boys one by one? Because that's kind of how it seemed tonight when they were announcing. They were like, girl, 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 girl. Okay, boys, come up. You guys are going home. I mean, do you feel like it's that year where it's just like, the other guys are going to be fighting for 6th place?
Man, if a guy wins, he's going to – I don't know which one of the two is going to win, because it's not downing my boys, but the girls, they're amazing. They're amazing. They're a really good group of kids, and I'm going to miss them.
And then last night, do you think it kind of had to do with the whole, group performance, and there was a little bit of awkwardness? And do you think that and Nikki's harsh comments, do you think that kind of tainted the voting afterwards?
Definitely. I think my solo performance was spot on. I got positive feedback from all 4, but the fact that the group performance came afterwards, it's just like, man, that's the thing that everybody's going to remember the most. And so the fact that her words were so harsh and so cutting, I think that definitely has a big influence on how America votes. But I was proud. Man.
And what do you think it's going to take? Some people leave the show not first place, and you have somebody like, who Colton, for instance, who he didn't win, and we saw how well his career is, and Jennifer Hudson. What do you think it's going to take for you, even though you didn't, win, to make sure that there's an impact and there's a lane for you in this industry?
It's all decision making. It's all timing. You don't give up, don't stop. I know I'm exhausted right now at this point, but I can't think that this is the end, or that this is a vacation. I'm going to sleep in for a little bit. No, you have to get up, and you have to do things like this, and you have to get yourself out there, because if this is your dream, you need to chase it. I chased it to get here. I need to chase it to continue. And so, I'm not going to stop, man.
And then lastly, you are going to be going on tour. What kind of music can we expect for you when you make your debut album?
It's gonna be all over the place, man. I like the rock. I like Perfect by Pink. I like all the things. Even some of the stuff that I've done on the show. There's been ballads. I've done Beyonce. I've done Andrea Bocelli. With Somos Novios. I've done a lot of stuff. It's just whatever touches me that I think is going to touch other people, I'm going to do it, because that's really what I want to do with music in the end.
And you already have fan sites already popping up, like in the Philippines. You already have Devin. You can shout out the Devin Velez.
Devin ears, buddy. Devin ears.
So you'll be fine. So thank you so much, and congratulations, and we'll see you on the tour.
Thanks, man.